I love that Star Wars has started this Tales series where each season, I guess, is like a different tale that focuses on some characters. And I love it because, like, not all characters need like an additional movie or an additional TV show. And so they like usually will have like two stories in each season, completely separate. So this season of Tales of the Jedi, which started it off, had storylines focusing on Ahsoka Tano, who is like one of my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe. And then episodes focused on Count Dooku, which was interesting because it was like before he turned to the dark side and kind of like what got him there. And then to switch on the other side of things, we get Tales of the Empire, which focused on Morgan Elsbeth, who we met in The Mandalorian. And we also get some time to focus on Boris Offee, who, if you watch Clone Wars, you might remember her because she is the one that framed Ahsoka and was like part of the reason Ahsoka ended up leaving the Jedi Order. I just thought it was cool to have like these smaller episodes and shows to focus on some of these character stories, and I thought that maybe they would continue doing it, maybe do more Jedi, do more people that were in the Empire, and, give us just like more seasons. But now they have a new one coming out, but it's interesting because they're not focusing on the Jedi or people that are exclusive to the Empire. Now they're introducing Star Wars Tales of the Underworld, and I think it's interesting because it's going to focus on Cad Bane, who is like an infamous bounty hunter in the Star Wars universe, and Asajj Ventress, who was kind of under Count Dooku, Emperor Palpatine, but then she eventually branched off when she realized like that's not the vibe that she was going with. And I love both of these characters, so I'm interested to see more about their story. But both of them don't really fit into like a Jedi or Empire loyalist. They're more just like hired people. So it's wherever the money is, they go. But it will be interesting to see more of their backstory and more of like what motivates them. And I think it's cool. And I think like more franchises should do stuff like this. I think they should have shows that aren't dedicated to one character or just one story and just have these like one-offs where we can explore more character stories because some of the character stories are interesting. But like I said, you don't need a movie, you don't need like an entire season dedicated to them. Just having like these small little snippets might work for some franchises, and I think it works good for Star Wars.